I've been sick since the day I turned 27. It's been over a month now. They told me that my appendix was the size of a baseball. They also removed part of my colon, and they told me that coronavirus had literally, quote, been a lightning strike to my body. My body just wasn't able to fight it all off. So on the 23rd, I started feeling the flu-like symptoms, pretty much every coronavirus symptom that there is, except for the fever and shortness of breath. I never had a fever until after I was in the hospital. On June 26th, I was finally able to get tested. I tried to get tested on the 25th and they ran out of tests. So the 26th, I was tested for coronavirus. I got my results back on the 30th as positive. I started to feel better after the 2 weeks. And then my flu-like symptoms came back with a very, 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 very severe abdomen pain. So I let that go for 2 days. It didn't get better. So on July 9th, I went to the emergency room with the abdomen pain, and they kept me for 11 days. They tested me again on that day, and I tested positive again for coronavirus. And they, after running numerous tests, they told me that my appendix had ruptured and it needed to come out immediately. The OR team actually told me that I was one of several gastrointestinal patients that they had seen that also had coronavirus, so they think that there's some kind of connection. It's just the fact that we don't know enough about this disease at this point. I really still don't feel good. I don't really have a timeline to return to work still at this point. So it's definitely something to take seriously. And like I said, even with me covering the story, knowing how serious it was, even I was guilty of thinking of, okay, you know, if I get it, I'm down 2 weeks and I'll be okay. And I am okay, fortunately. But I don't know how this will affect me, you know, for the rest of my life. They told me that when I left the hospital, my lungs sounded good for a COVID patient, but they are diminished. My chest x-rays, they said, looked okay. So I don't have a ton of lung damage, fortunately, but I am missing part of my colon now. And, you know, I could have stuff pop up later on. They just don't know at this point.